you need to do what you can now to give yourself as great of a life as you can. Hey, what is up? Kate the Great here. Welcome back to my channel. It's really nice to have you here. Today I'm going to go over how to overall accomplish the goals that you've always wanted, getting actual lifelong sustainable results, and give you all of the elements, categories, things to create your perfect path, create nice routines for you to get there. I mean, what more could you want? First things first, let's just go over some basic things that I think everyone knows, except maybe we all just need a little bit of a reminder. The first thing to remember or remind yourself is that everything in the world, everything that I'm going to talk about, everything that you've seen on my channel, basically everything that anyone ever talks about or says or gives advice on is catered to the person, or should be catered to the person. So it should be catered to you as an individual. And I think a lot of people just seem to forget that, or think like, oh, this worked for this person, so I'll just follow this and it should work for me. But what people tend to forget, or just not see it as such an importance to embed into their process or path, like what I'm going to show you in a little bit, is there's so many factors that go into the influence of your results. So again, I'm going to dive into that in a little bit, but I just wanted to remind you that as broad and as vague and as general of the things I'm going to talk about and the things that you see and hear, don't forget it is so subjective to the person. It needs to be zoned in even more so that it's individualized for you specifically. And the same thing goes for me, the same thing goes for everyone. Everything that we do, push it a little bit further in, zone it in to the individual, to yourself. And then that flows into another piece of advice, is to get to know yourself, get to know how your body functions, how your body moves, how you respond to certain things, like the categories that I'll say in a little bit. Just think of how it relates to you and your life, how you do things. Just get to know yourself. Have a little sit, a little chit chat with yourself, or try to think of it as you're watching this video of how these things relate to you. Another thing is patience and consistency and accountability. These are things that people have heard for so long, and the importance of them is so much more, I think, than people realize, especially when they're going into starting their journey and just trying to figure out things and what will work best for them. No matter what you're doing, you have to be patient with it. You have to be consistent with it. You can't just keep going back and forth on different workouts or different plans, or bouncing around different ways of eating, what you're eating, how you're doing stuff. Your body is very smart, and your body will be able to adapt to things that you're implementing into its routine, into your life essentially, and your body will learn how to get what you want. But you have to give it time. You have to allow it to adjust, adapt, to grow. I mean, a lot of the stuff that I'm saying is very obvious, but again, I just wanted to put it out there again, remind you before we dive into the other general things that I want you to start working on. And of course, accountability is everything. So in regards to what I was saying earlier about you learning how your body works, how your life works, how you function, what routines work best for you, accountability is also everything. Holding yourself accountable, and it's up to you to figure out how you're going to do that and what works best for you. So like, for example, I train clients one-on-one. I virtually work one-on-one with clients to help them succeed. I do it in multiple different ways. I do one-on-one training through Zoom, and we do sessions weekly, give them their plan on their own, habits that they should work on, implement habits to take out, whatever works for them, or the On Your Own freestyle program where I give my clients everything they need. They do it on their own, and we have weekly check-ins, and of course my nutritional one-on-one coaching, which is just the nutrition portion, creating habits, learning how to implement the way that they want to live their life into their routine, and essentially just giving them everything that they ever want. And if accountability is something that you feel like is the missing piece to your puzzle, make sure to look into that and to find out what works for you. And of course, I am always here to help. I love helping people, and I'd love to help you with whatever you need. All we have to do is just have a chit chat and talk about it and figure it out. I mean, I can guarantee you results. It's just the matter of you taking the first step for you, investing in yourself, and taking that first step. Make sure to click the link in the description because you can get a free first trial, no commitment, just to see if I'm the trainer that will work for you. So make sure to just click the link in the description. You'll be able to look further into all the services I offer and to be able to set up your free first trial with me. All right, let's dive a little bit deeper into basically what I was talking about before, about the general things that you need to successfully get results. All right, let's pop into my iPad so that I can give you some sort of visual, because I feel like I like to write things out, really get a nice diagram going. So here we are in my iPad. So basically, let's do a nice circle, and we'll just say results, because honestly, that's what we want. So from here, things that you absolutely need are, of course, movement. And stuff like this I'm going to say in a very general sense, but just stick with me. Other things: fuel, also nutrition, of course. Then mental health. Oh my gosh. Sometimes, when you just forget how to spell stuff. Okay, after mental health, you need habits and routine. And then the last part is any supplemental elements. And again, like I was saying earlier, everything is going to be subjective to the person and individualized and catered to you. Whether you take this and you run with it on your own, or you take this and you come to me and being like, Kate, this is what I got. This, I need help with this, or I need help with everything, or you just need a little bit of a tweaking. What things are working, what things are not working. The whole point of this is just to figure out what you need to take to get you actual results that you've maybe wanted forever. This is the time to do it. You have to do it. I cannot push this enough. You have to do what you have to do in order to get what you want. And if you're thinking that you want results that you're never going to get, that is not true. You can do absolutely anything you want to do. Zone in, you and me. Do not give up on yourself. Do not give up on anything that you want, because I can assure you, you can do anything you want. You can do hard things. You can achieve your dreams. You can achieve things that you've always wanted. You just have to do it. You have to figure it out, and you have to figure out the path that will work. I'm not saying this is easy, but whatever. Other things, like what I was saying before, that you have to think of are accountability. Am I spelling this stuff right? I don't know. Accountability and consistency. Okay, if I don't spell stuff right, just go with it. I feel like you understand what I'm saying. Patience, time, obviously effort has to go into it. And then other people, like accountability, like trainers, friends and family. Even just telling people hey, this is what I want. I really, really want to go after this. This is what I need you to do. This is what I need support of. Or even just telling someone things that you want to do. Just hold yourself accountable, even if they don't ever ask you hey, did you ever go on that walk that you said you were going to go on? just knowing that someone else knows makes such a difference. It's true, because when I train one-on-one my clients, they know I'm going to ask, like, hey, did you get that workout done that I told you to do the other day? Did you do those supplemental moves that I needed you to do, those foundational things, so that we can keep progressing? They know, so then they do it because they know that I'm holding them accountable. It makes the world of a difference. All right, for now, this is all I wanted to chat about. Just wanted to lay the groundwork for what's to come. Make sure to stick around, subscribe down below. You can turn on the bell, the notification bell, so that you can stick around, because I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into each one of these categories. So the habits, the supplemental elements, movement, fuel, nutrition, and mental health. So the supplemental elements and the habits and routine are a little bit different, or it could really mean anything, but obviously movement's movement, fuel and nutrition is fuel and nutrition, and mental health is mental health. So everything that I'm basically talking about is so broad, and I want to dive a little bit deeper into each one, specifically talking about things, elements within each category, and then of course giving you examples, habits, things, tools, tricks that you can take to go and implement them into you. Individualized. And one last thing before you go, do not think that I'm saying that this stuff is easy to do. Nothing is easy, and people who say it's going to be easy, or there's a quick way to do it, or just anything like that, no, it's not easy. It's going to be very hard. It's going to take a lot of work, like I said, effort. So just make sure you start with that mindset as well. Don't go into thinking things are going to take like 1 month and I'm good to go. No, this stuff is going to take a while, and you have to be real with yourself and just knock out anything that's being thrown at you in your vision as you're scrolling, that, oh, this is easy, do this, or a quick way to do this. No, 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 no. Who have you ever talked to that has achieved lifetime results that they're like, yeah, you know, I did it in a month? No, not possible. Like, and show me them. If you're finding these people, let me know, and I'll let you know that something that they're doing is not sustainable. So just make sure you have that in your mind going forward. Get your mind right for what's to come. And again, I'll deep dive into that more with the mental health section when that video comes out. But keep your mind right, stay on the path, and just remember to tell yourself that it'll take hard work and it'll take time. That is it for today. Thank you so much if you made it this far into the video. I hope that maybe you just took one thing with you, you know, like wrap it up, take it to go, put it in your pocket. I don't have a pocket, but if I did, stick it in there and use it for when you need it, or if you need it all the time, just start now. Start your routine, start your journey right now, even if it's one simple thing, even if it's just the mental start, being like, okay, I can do it. Just getting your mind prepped and ready to go. Your life is so precious. You need to do what you can now to give yourself as great of a life as you can. I mean, in the bigger picture, that's all what we really want. We want to live our lives in the way that we want to live them. And your health is everything. And I've said this a million times on here. I say it to everyone who will listen to me. You have nothing without your health. You need your health to be able to do everything. So bump it up to the #1 priority if it's not there. And I will see you for all of these other upcoming videos where I dive deeper into these categories. So the movement, fuel, nutrition, mental health, habits and routines, and then all supplemental elements, the rest of the bigger picture. So again, thank you so much if you made it this far. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye! No.